Hey, all you beautiful people out there in YouTube land, it's Joel Ellison with Pinnacle Gunsmithing, and I have a question for you. Is it Saturday night? Or are you feeling special? Hey, here we go. Today we're looking at a bunch of Saturday night specials. This was a broad category of guns that was applied to rather inexpensive firearms in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The Brady Gun Control Bill of 1988, I think. Yeah, 88 or 89. It pretty much removed these from the U.S. market. I've heard some gun enthusiasts describe it as doing a public service, but I would argue that it didn't. It disincentivized poor, lower income people from being able to defend themselves. Are these things the greatest guns ever? No, I'm not going to tell you that. But if this is all you can afford, if you can only muster together 80, 100 bucks, okay, this is better than a sharp stick, I reckon. In any case, let me take you down to the bench and I'll show you some of the variety of things we have. If you like to interact with us directly and maybe even purchase one of these for yourself, we're going to be at the big gun show at the South Carolina State Fairgrounds, March 22nd and 23rd of 2025. If you're watching this before then feel free to come by and visit us. Maybe pick one or two or more of these up for yourself. In any case, let me get into the wide variety that is the Saturday night specials. Stand by. All right. Here we are, back on the bench, and with a wide variety of Saturday night specials we have to look through today. All of these are either in 22 long rifle or specifically 22 short. The actions are pretty simple. Most of these are made by a company called Rohm, R-O-H-M, and it was a company that originated in Germany, but in the 80s, 70s or 80s, it moved to Miami. These are generally speaking very cheaply made. This particular one is gate loading. It's in 22 short. This is an example of a Rohm RG10. You can see that there on the plastic grips. It's gate loading. Ordinarily there would be a ejector stick that threads into the cylinder access pin here. But yeah, that's particularly missing. You can get those order one from New Rich or any place like that for about $20 or so. In any case, this is not the greatest revolver in the world. It's in 22 short, so about as weak a cartridge as you can get, which is good because I really can't get my fingers behind that trigger guard there. Maybe you can, but I cannot. And I think most people would have a bit of trouble doing that. My hands are about average size, I reckon. Maybe a little thicker than some. But in any case, they are single and also available in double action. And yes, I'm keeping the hammer from striking all the way just to keep it from damaging itself. The frames are generally speaking made of cast zinc. They are put together with all the care and time and attention that you would use for a child's cap gun. Most of these hold 6 cartridges, and you can freewheel the cylinder. It's probably not great for the hand, but honestly, for 80 to 100 bucks, I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Some of them have a much bigger allowance for a hand, like this one. This is also a Rohm. This one's actually in pretty good shape. All serial numbers and proof marks are right about where they should be. The grips are a little yellowed, but I don't know, if I were 50 years old, I would turn a little yellow too. In any case, this one's actually not bad. Action's nice and strong. We have this little hole here that kind of lines up so you can eject cartridges as they come out. And it's pretty basic, but it's effective. If you were looking for something that to tell a bad guy to, hey, get off me, then yeah, it's this was perfectly effective. This particular one is also made in Germany. I think it's a Rome, but it doesn't actually say Rome on it. Only marking on it is that HS there on the grips, which I have no idea if this is the right grips or not. Oh wait, it does have something. It's a HS Model 11. It's in .22 long rifle, and actually has a swing-out cylinder. Boom. Yep, 8 cartridges, and your little ejector there. You do kind of have to pull the ejector in order to get it back into position or out of position. Either way, this is very similar to another one over here. And this one, has these nice fancy pearl grips. Looks very fancy. This is a RG14. This particular one also has kind of pearl grips. It actually feels kind of nice and substantial in the hand. Action's nice and strong. Sights they're okay. It's a little low, but for something like this, you don't really need huge sights. I mean, this is going to be effective to bad breath distances. In order to get the cylinder out, you have this unscrewable axis pin, and that allows the cylinder to just kind of flop out, and from there you can pop out your cartridges one at a time with the axis pin. Nice and simple. Not like you're going to reload any of these in an actual self-defense situation. You kind of have what you have on the gun, and that's it. And yeah, it's kind of basic. Let's see. Not all of them are German made though. This particular one is made in Italy by a company called PIC, P-I-C. And yeah, it's kind of basic. It's kind of styled after a single action army. You got your gate there, and you can actually pull the axis pin pretty easy. That's nice. And your cylinder comes out. Hey, I also don't think this one freewheels really at all. As you saw right there, you can kind of take the cylinder out either side you want. And really all that's holding this in is this little ball detent right here. Yeah, that's kind of it. Let me get that a little closer to you so you can see. But yeah, that ball detent, and there's a spring that holds that little waist portion of it. But yeah, these are pretty basic handguns. This one's also gate loading and holds 7 rounds of .22 long rifle. It's kind of fun. I kind of like this one. In any case, there we go. Let me tell you about a historical incident involving some of these, and we'll close the video out. Stand by. So, what really spelled the end of the Saturday Night Special in America? Well, if I had to point to one single incident, it's probably the attempted assassination of Ronald Reagan. A particularly deranged individual, whose name I can't recall at all, he decided to kill Ronald Reagan, and he used a gun very much like this. It sparked national outrage, and people got angry at the guns instead of the person pulling the trigger. Wrongly so, in my opinion. And these kind of disappeared overnight in the American market. There was the 88 or 89 Brady gun control bill. I don't know if you remember that, but it really put some weird requirements on firearms. Most of it seems, firearms manufacturers, some of it seems a little common sense. Okay, you got to provide a locking device with guns, which if you've bought a gun from a dealer in any recent years, then yeah, you've probably got a drawer full of them like I do. But it also provided a melting point requirement for firearm frames, which I always found odd. But yeah, it has to have so much metal, so much steel to be able to be detected by metal detectors. But in any case, these particular guns mainly have zinc frames, or like zinc alloy. That's really good for die casting. It's a very low-cost way to make a firearm. In any case, these may not be the nicest guns out there, but hey, for the price, you can get 3 or 4, and you can do the proverbial New York reload if you are ever in a situation where you need to use these. In any case, if you found value in our content, please feel free to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button, and hit your notification bell to stay updated from more videos from us. If you'd like to support us more directly, head over to pinnaclemountaingunsmithing.com and feel free to make an appointment, and we'll be happy to help you in any way we can. Whether it's restoring an old Saturday night special or anything of that nature, or putting together a custom firearm for yourself, we're happy to help. In any case, my name is Joel Ellison, and this is the Pinnacle Mountain Gunsmithing YouTube channel, and we'll hopefully see you next time. Bye.